Everyone says happiness is a choice. Just wake up, decide to be happy, and boom, your life transforms. But if it's that easy, why isn't everyone happy? Why do so many people feel stuck in cycles of stress, dissatisfaction, and frustration even when they try to be positive? Why do people with everything, money, success, love, still feel unfulfilled? And why does chasing happiness so often leave us feeling even more empty? Here's the truth no one tells you. Happiness is a choice, but not in the way you've been taught. And if you've been struggling to find real happiness, it's not because there's something wrong with you. It's because the way we've been told to pursue happiness is completely backwards. Think about it. Since childhood, we've been given a formula for happiness. Study hard, get a good job, make money, find the right partner, buy nice things, and then you'll be happy. Success first, happiness second. Makes sense, right? Except it doesn't work. Science has proven that the "I'll be happy when" mindset is one of the biggest happiness killers, because every time you reach one of those goals, the goalpost moves. You graduate, now you need a great job. You get the job, now you need a promotion. You find a partner, now you need the perfect relationship. You buy a house, now you need a bigger one. Happiness in this model is always something you'll have someday, but never today. And here's where it gets worse. The more you chase happiness, the harder it becomes to reach. Psychologists call this the happiness paradox. The moment you make happiness your goal, you start constantly measuring whether you're happy enough, and that measuring takes you out of the present moment, making happiness impossible to fully experience. Think of it like falling asleep. If you lie in bed trying to fall asleep, focusing on it, worrying about it, what happens? You stay awake. Happiness works the same way. The more you chase it, the more it slips away. So if happiness isn't found in achieving things, and if chasing it makes it disappear, what's the secret? Here's the first shift you need to make. Stop treating happiness like a goal and start treating it like a byproduct. Happiness isn't something you get. It's something that happens when you're engaged in a meaningful life. Think about the moments when you've been happiest. They probably weren't times when you were sitting around thinking, "Wow, I'm so happy right now." More likely, they were moments when you were fully absorbed in something, laughing with friends, working on a passion project, lost in a great book, traveling, creating. That's because happiness isn't about sitting in a constant state of euphoria. It's about being engaged, fully present in the moment. And that's why the second shift you need to make is rewiring your brain for presence. Most of us spend our lives caught in either the past or the future. We replay old mistakes, dwell on regrets, wish things had turned out differently, or we obsess over the future, worrying about things that haven't happened yet, chasing the next milestone, believing that happiness is just around the corner. But happiness is never found in the past or future. It's only ever experienced right now. The good news? You can train your brain to live in the present. Start by paying attention. Notice when you're drifting into past regrets or future worries. Catch yourself. Bring your focus back to what's happening right now. One of the fastest ways to do this? Gratitude. Not in a cliché, just be grateful way, but in a real, intentional practice. Every day, force yourself to name 3 things you're grateful for. And be specific, not just, "I'm grateful for my family," but "I'm grateful for the conversation I had with my sister today because it made me feel connected." The more you do this, the more your brain starts scanning for positive experiences automatically. Now, here's the third shift. Understand that your brain is wired against happiness. Your brain doesn't care if you're happy, it cares if you survive. And that means it's constantly scanning for problems, looking for threats, focusing on what's wrong instead of what's right. That's why you can receive 10 compliments but obsess over 1 criticism. It's why achieving a goal feels amazing for a moment, but then your brain quickly moves to, what's next? This is called the negativity bias, and if you don't actively fight against it, it will run your life. So how do you fight back? By consciously rewiring your brain. Start celebrating small wins. Give yourself credit for progress. Train yourself to notice positive moments, because if you don't, your brain will default to negativity. And that brings us to the fourth and most important shift. Stop waiting for happiness to happen to you and start creating it through action. Happiness doesn't come from waiting for life to improve. It comes from engaging in activities that create happiness. Exercise, connection, learning, creating, play. Studies show that people who move their bodies, spend time with others, learn new skills, and engage in creative pursuits report higher levels of happiness, regardless of their circumstances. And this is where most people get it wrong. They wait to feel happy before they take action. They think, once I feel better, I'll start working out. Once I feel more confident, I'll go meet people. Once I feel motivated, I'll pursue my passions. But it doesn't work that way. Action comes first. The feeling comes after. This is called behavioral activation. You don't wait until you're happy to do things that bring joy. You do the things first, and happiness follows. So let's put this all together. If you're not happy yet, it's not because happiness isn't possible for you. It's because you've been looking for it in the wrong places. Happiness isn't something you find. It's something you build. You build it by shifting your mindset, by treating happiness as a byproduct, not a goal, by training your brain to live in the present instead of getting lost in the past or future, by recognizing and counteracting your brain's negativity bias, and by taking intentional action every day, moving, creating, learning, connecting. So the question isn't why aren't you happy yet? The question is, what are you doing today to create it? Let me know in the comments. What's one small thing you can do right now to bring more joy into your life? And if you want more insights on rewiring your mind for happiness, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this.